Morning. Ooh, cheeky. Nearly out. What a week I've had. Oh my goodness. Where do I start? So, every time. So I sold my cows. I did not find the passports that I lost, but the new ones came, so that was good. Just reading the comments on my last YouTube video of everyone saying, oh, they'll be in your truck. You know me too well. My truck is like the Swiss Army knife of truck. You know, when those knives that's got like a, I don't know, a spoon, a saw, a knife, pair of tweezers, all that on it. That is what my truck is. I literally have everything. I just can't find it. But anyway, the new passports came. One of my trailers had a blowout on the motorway. I'll show you. I'm the breaker of things. I've broken both my trailers. One did that down the M20. Which wasn't very funny. And then my other one, my old one, is having a bit of an issue. A couple of issues, but one of them is that the brake keeps sticking on one of the tyres, so I'm having to like hit it with a hammer. That's about as far as my fixing skills go though, just hit it with a hammer. At least I'm good at it. Good at fixing the trailer. But anyway, my trailer broke, so I couldn't take it. Anyway, a friend come to take the cows, which was lucky because my ewe lambs were out on the road. So anyways, I had to race down, do that, and then I had to race back to the market to fill out the paperwork for the cattle to be sold. Then I had to race back to the farm because there was a massive sewage leak in the field and I didn't want my pregnant cows touching the raw sewage. So race back there, and I had to race back to the market to see the cattle sell, and the cattle sold. Whew. That was just Tuesday, and this is them selling.
75, 880, 880, 885, 885, 890, 895, 900, 900, 5, 10, 910, 910, 910, 920, 920, 920, 920, 925, 925, 40, 940, 940, 940, 40, and again this time, how much these again, where it goes, we're going to start with 600 right, 600 right, 610, 20, 30, 30, 630, 40, 640, 50, 650, 60, 670, 680, 690, 690, 690, 690, 700, 710, 20, 30, 40, 750, 760, 770, 780, 790, 790 bid, take 5 is right, 790, 790, you all that inside out, 790, 790, 790, then a side, 790, 600 bid, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600 bid, that's it, 600, 600, take 10 to the right now, 610, 20, 30, 640, 650, 660, 660, 660, 660. Up to Stephen, 660, 5 right, 660, 660, 660, the minute 60, all that inside this time then, and so like 660.
So the steers made 950, which was absolutely fine. I thought we were going to average about £700 on them. I thought the heifers would be 650 and the steers would be 750, something like that. So I thought about £700, and that was like going to be a good price. But no, they exceeded my expectations by a mile, so it was worth it in the end, wasn't it? Really good. And then the two shorthorns made, I think it was a 670 or 650 maybe. I actually paid 450 for them back in May, and they've just never grown. They just never did anything. They only weigh 250 kilos now, and they're what were they, like 18, 19 months old. So I wanted to keep them for breeding because I want a couple of longhorns for just having the herd because I think they're cool. But those two were just never going to be the right ones, so pleased they're gone as well, and we didn't lose any money on them, so that's great. So yeah, all in all, really good, really pleased. And for the first time in my life, I'm not doing something nuts. So usually I'm like, right, we got a few grand there, let's buy something else, let's spin the money again and go again, and that's what I've been doing for the last few years. So this time of year, might buy some store lambs, sell them in like April, May, hopefully turn a profit on them, and just continually rolled the money like that. But I'm not doing that this year. One, because I'm knackered. Finally done. Two, I'm actually only part-time at this job now because I work 3 days a week for someone. And three, I don't know where to put the money. Everything looks expensive, and I actually don't know where to go next. Like last year, it was like we fattened our lambs, sold them well by January, and then I rebought a load of store lambs in February, and we done well out of them by April. So I bought those calves because they were cheap, done really well out of them by now. But everything looks expensive now, so I don't actually know where to go. So if in doubt, do now. So that's what we're doing. Just gonna sit on it for a minute and see what happens. Anywho, last week was stressful. Trying to be a bit more zen this week. How cool is this gate, by the way? Love it. Look. How cool is that? Oh, I didn't do it properly. How cool is this thing? Whatever, Chris, you loser. This is where someone's tied this up because the sheep got out again. Wrong boots, Chris. Lovely, innit? Right then, anyway, today, the ewe lambs, we're gonna get them in. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Come on, guys. It's a puddle. You can do it. Go on. There we go. There you go. Oh, that's why I hate sheep. Look at that. Come here, Indy. Look at them. Come here, Indy. Come here. Look at that. Right. Oh, dearie me. Oh, even better. You done even better. Look at this guy there. He's going for it. Oh, it's going to go through the hole again. Right. It doesn't have to be like this. There's a gate. There you go. Go on. Whee! So these ewe lambs are ewe lambs that I bred myself. Majority. I did buy some in. I'll show you them. There's one. I did a little one there. So yeah, we bred these, and the idea being that we shrunk our flock down to just 220 ewes this year because I took a job part-time working for someone. I work there 3 days a week, so I've only really got 4 days a week to deal with my farm stuff. So something had to give. There's some land on the estate which is too hard to farm, and there's an SFI option, which means we can plant a herbal A and graze that. So that's what we're going to do on some of the harder bits to farm on this that I work on. I was hoping we were going to get some of those in this spring, but we're not. We're going to get them in the autumn, which is fine. It made absolute sense to do so, but it means we're going to be a bit short on summer grazing. Now I am able to keep these going, like pushing them around on small bits of land that we rent all over the place, but you know what, I'm not feeling it at all. It's harder to do that now because I've lost half of my week to work. I'm going to struggle to find the time, so I thought, really, for the sake of like 40 ewe lambs, is it worth it? So what I did was I went through all these bad boys, girls, they're girls, and pulled out anything I didn't like, anything that was a bit lame, anything at all that I just didn't fancy, and we sold them. And the tops of them were about 146, which was really good. The bottoms were these small, you see some smaller ones in there. And now we've just got that smaller bunch there. I think there's about 80 something, and I like them. Like I'll show you them. Let me show you. I mean, they're not like top drawer, but they're good enough. Ah, look, this here, look. This is a first cross shedding. So this was a shedding ram on a Scottish blackface ewe, and she's already shedding. Look at that. That's what we like. These are Texel mules. Majority are. These are the ones I bought in, see, not so good. I kept some of the better ones. I kept about 7 or 8 back because I don't know why I did that, but I did it, so here we are. But yeah, these are the shedding ones, look. They're first cross shedders. These are also first cross shedders, but they're the ones I bought in. Texel mules, that's the Texel thing. Texel mule. Another one, look, shedding. See ya? 0 shearing, 0 insecticides. Perfect. But yeah, there they are. 'Tis the group. So this lot will be joining our flock next year. We'll be putting these in lamb. Unless this lamb trade keeps going the way it is, because then I really might just cash them. Because someone very sensible the other day said, cash is freedom, Chris. And it is, cash is freedom. We're gonna get these moved. Now what I was planning to do was split them, so they're sort of the shedding bred sheep away from the Texel mules. But I've only got 8 hurdles, so don't know how likely that is. With that step closer to spring, like everything's just warming up. Birds are chirping, less electric fence out. Things are starting, like, it's like the clouds just starting to lift a bit, which is really nice. Particularly after such a good sale with those cows. Just everything's just felt a little bit easier. Right, first trailer loaded up. Bit of a change of plan though, not like you, Chris. Someone's forgotten to unlock the padlock for me. So where these were gonna go, they are now not. And I think what I might do is just leave these here for a bit longer, because I'm kind of eyeing up this field thinking, well, it's greened up, isn't it? We could definitely pitch them out a little bit longer, can't we? Maybe it is worth sorting off the ones I want. Save doing it later, wouldn't it? So these better lambs this summer are going to go and be looked after by Uncle Duncan. So I want to keep them to one side, and then the lesser bred things, they're going to go to my solar park. So I'm going to let the bet ones out, and I'm going to take the solar park ones with us now. All right, okay then, that's the plan. And then I'm going to come up here this week and fence that field off. And we're going to push these out here a little bit longer. Nobody saw that, right?
No. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Oh, 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 serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling fair. They'll put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth, how they coming for you. Yeah, yeah, no.
That's pretty much where I wanted to be. 1, 2, 3. $36. $36 it is. Oh, I was going to catch him then. That was close. That little squirt. There we go. Go on. You can do it. Where do you want to go, mate? That's it. You knocked the fence down. Ah, perfect. You guys are such a delight. But hopefully they just stay there for a couple of days. I'm going to come back and move them in 2 days. I'm going to put them out there, fence that off again, regraze that. This one's still fenced off, so hopefully that will just come back up. I think actually pushing them off a couple more weeks out here is a good idea. We made it. Don't think this field's been grazed for a long time, so it'd be good to see what impact the sheep have. Good dismounts, guys. Right then, for my next trick, I'm having a banana. Indy's having a panic attack that I'm going to leave her behind. I am at a grass farm, very dry grass farm. Just going to fence this block off. It's our last move back before we take the ewes back for lambing. It's nearly there, it's nearly upon us. Thank God. Right, electric fencing is done. I'm all packed up, ready to leave. Oh, see that? That's where I ripped my jeans on that fence. ladies. So I'm just back at the ewes. I've got one up there. It's gone down with twin lamb. This is why I like to get these blocks into them. It's the Remenko Energy blocks. Because when I bring my sheep, I explained it in my last video, when I bring my sheep off of really good cover crops onto really old pasture, it just messes them up. The ones that have got 2 lambs just sucking the life out of them really feel it, so they go a bit funny and a bit off their feet. So I have purchased some potion that was reduced, still £3.50 though, what a joke, from my local feed merchant, which is more of like a horsey place anyway. It's pretty much full of rubbish, but we can hope. We were a bit desperate. Sheep, always trying to die. So yeah, just trying to keep the sheep alive. Get out, sheep. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one.